Today's DVD we're going to be showcasing, it is The Simpsons, the complete first season DVD box set, the collector's edition. The Simpsons is a cartoon that's been around for a very, very long time, and still up to this day, it's one of my all-time favorite cartoons. And so I thought I might have the next DVD showcase be on season 1 of The Simpsons, because this used to be one of the best-selling DVDs for a while. But yeah, this DVD came out in around like 2001, I think. And a few years ago, I picked up this copy at Half Price Books. This was sealed, by the way. So this was a sealed copy that was being sold at Half Price Books, and I paid like $6 or $7 for it, which I thought was it was a crazy cheap price considering that it was pretty much like brand new sealed. I know season 1 is not everyone's favorite season of this long-running Fox show, but I mean, I like its charm, personally. And I definitely especially love the original season 1 packaging with this gray color scheme and the Simpsons family sitting on the couch. And on the background art, you could see the faces of some of the iconic supporting Simpsons characters, and even objects like the donut between Dr. Hibbert and Carl, or the TV remote under Barney. But yeah, here's what the side looks like. There's Bart and Lisa, and then the other side has Homer and Marge. And then the back, there was information on the back, but I kind of got rid of that, so now it's just Santa's little helper. The packaging it's kind of unique in a way. Instead of being on like a DVD keep case, it's one of those like digipack cases where you basically like open up the cardboard box. They even have like hidden artwork when you open the thing. So there's Maggie watching TV, sitting on Homer lying down. Oh, there's even like a spilled Duff can, a few crumbs, and even Matt Groening's signature. So the digipack packaging, or like whatever it's called, basically there's like two different artworks. There's this one on the side, which I normally have, since it's just like the Simpsons family enjoying themselves on the couch. But on the other side, they also have alternate artwork of the family. And their couch is like pretty much ruined. They look like they've seen some things. But yeah, and if you'd like, just as an example, you could switch to each side. So if you prefer like this artwork, you could just like switch the packaging to make it face on this side. But normally I usually have it. I normally usually have it on this side. But here's how it opens up. It kind of opens up accordion style, and the discs are like on these trays. So there's some original stock art of the family and the couch on this for this DVD set. I think the theming for this season 1 set in particular is that like the family is like in like some sort of like a portal, and they're like floating in that portal. I guess the theming was that they're traveling back in time to the first season or something. I guess like that's just what I assume. But what's also cool about these season sets is that they also have a little message from the Simpsons creator Matt Groening. So if you want to, I'm not sure how well you could see it, but feel free to pause and read the whole letter from yours truly, Matt Groening. But yeah, and this is where like they would have like an episode guide. Season 1 is kind of unique because like instead of having like around like 20, 22 episodes, which I think is about how much most Simpsons seasons usually have, season 1 only had 13 episodes. And yeah, that's just pretty much it with the pamphlet, or with the episode guide, or whatever it's called. So yeah, so instead of 4 discs, since there was only 13 episodes, we have 3 discs instead of 4. So disc 1 has Homer. We have like donut, a TV remote, a beer mug. I mean, that's pretty much Homer's essentials. And then disc 2 has Marge and Maggie, and then there's an oven mitt. And then disc 3 has Bart and Lisa, with Lisa's saxophone and Bart's skateboard. And that's kind of pretty much it with the packaging of season 1. I'm going to put in all 3 discs and we'll have a closer look at them. Alright, here is disc 1 of season 1. For the record, I did mute the audio, but in case if you're curious, it just plays the Simpsons theme song. For some reason, it's slightly higher pitched for some reason. I'm not sure why. I mean, if you watch the actual episodes on the DVD, the episodes are at like regular pitch. So why the theme song, plays at a slightly higher pitch on the menu is beyond me. But basically, what's interesting about the Simpsons DVDs, just more in general rather than just season 1, is that basically you just have like the selection to click on an episode, and like each episode has like their own like little menu. So like for example, this is Simpsons Roasting on an Open Fire. You can either just play the episode or select the language, or like select a chapter, or you can look at the episodes as special features, which kind of varies depending on what episode. So it looks like this disc features scripts for a few episodes from this disc. And we'll look at the episodes, because why not? So there's Bart the Genius. I guess I'll talk about my thoughts on each episode. So Simpsons Roasting on an Open Fire, great episode. Bart the Genius, good episode. Homer's Odyssey, that one's a good one. That's the episode where, that shows us, like how he got fired from the power plant, but he ultimately got hired back and was promoted to his current job. The safety inspection. Then there's no Disgrace Like Home. That one's another good episode. Then we have Bart the General, the first appearance of Nelson. Great episode. And then the last episode is Moaning Lisa, the first episode featuring Bleeding Gums Murphy. Alright, here is disc 2. So here's The Call of the Simpsons. It's not one of my favorite episodes, but it was alright. Pretty inoffensive. Next we have The Telltale Head. That one's a good episode. Next is Life on the Fast Lane. Another great episode from the first season. Next up we have Homer's Night Out. Not one of my favorite episodes. In fact, I think out of all the episodes from season 1, this one might be my least favorite. Next we have The Crepes of Wrath. It's the episode where Bart goes to France. Alright episode, I guess. Oh, okay. Here's another favorite episode of mine. Krusty Gets Busted. It wasn't the first... It wasn't the first episode to feature Sideshow Bob. However, it was the first episode to have Sideshow Bob as like a major character. Alright, disappointingly enough, the third disc only just has one episode, and that's Some Enchanted Evening. A great episode. And now for the extra features. So there's Never Before Seen outtakes, an animatic from Bart the General, the making of The Simpsons, foreign language clips, and it has the first ever Simpsons short that aired on the Tracy Ullman Show called Good Night Simpsons. It's kind of a shame, that it's kind of a shame that hardly any of the Simpsons shorts have been officially released on home video, or any sort of official release in any capacity. I guess there must have been like some licensing issue, but I mean, at least we were able to get at least one short on the DVD. Albert Brooks audio outtakes, Art of the Simpsons, Some Enchanted Evening script, and I guess that's pretty much it. Oh wait, so when we click on the Never Before Seen outtakes, it shows you an unaired version of Some Enchanted Evening, which was actually like the pilot, because Some Enchanted Evening was going to be the first episode of the series, but the animation was like really bad that like they pretty much delayed it, and they just like aired the Christmas special instead. And I guess there's also audio commentary for it. I have not listened to any of the Simpsons commentaries, but hopefully someday, like whenever the time is right, I'll start them to check them out. But yeah, unfortunately the pilot, or unfortunately obviously the video quality is really bad. I swear the real episodes are not this bad of video quality. But yeah, but unfortunately, they don't show us like the full early version of Some Enchanted Evening. They only show you like 5 minutes of it. But yeah, I guess that'll do it with disc 3 for now. So now let's talk about some of the pros and cons. All right, so pros and cons for Simpsons: The Complete First Season. The first pro would probably be its availability. Considering that this DVD sold very well, there are a lot of copies of them floating around, so it's a really cheap DVD set to get. And I mean, if you're starting off with like a Simpsons DVD collection, I mean, I think season 1 is a good DVD set to get as like your beginner's Simpsons DVD. And then the second pro would probably be its bonus features. I think a lot of Simpsons season sets do a great job at, putting in like a lot of bonus features. Most episodes include like commentaries. I'm not sure if season 1 had any commentaries on those episodes. Well, besides that one commentary we saw on the 5-minute version of the pilot. But yeah, the Simpsons DVDs have some really great bonus features from what I've heard, and from what I've seen, of course. Another pro would probably be its packaging. I love the artwork on the season 1 set because of how simple it is and like well drawn the characters are. And it's not like those crappy discs stored in a sleeve like all the DVDs after season 11 are. This is pretty much just like a digipack case. Like where the discs are just like hold on by just like regular disc trays. And so yeah, so that's pretty much pros for this DVD set, at least the ones I could think of off the top of my head. Now let's look at some of the cons for this DVD set. I think, okay, so there are some cons. I think one con for this set would probably be the fact that there's actually some stuff on this DVD that's actually like cut, And I'm actually on the Simpsons wiki right now, like reading off some of the episode cuts. So basically, the episode Bart the General, the opening shot of the Simpsons house is missing some of the opening credits. And then the other episode that has cut content is The Telltale Head. It says here, most notable edit comes from this episode, which removed a part of Bart's speech to the mob about taking the town's heritage for granted. This is only the case with the Region 1 releases in North and South America, and the other international releases have this scene intact. I'm pretty sure those 2 episodes play just fine without any of those scenes, and they're like very minor, so I don't think I doubt you would care. But yeah, I think that's kind of pretty much it for this video. Would I recommend Simpsons the complete first season? Definitely. If season 1 is not like your favorite season, and you only want to pick up just like a couple seasons, then I mean, like basically just find out which seasons you like the best and get those. And if it's season 1, well, I definitely recommend the set. So I guess that's pretty much it with this video. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like the video and comment. And make sure you subscribe to the channel if you're new here. And if you have subscribed to the channel, make sure to ring the notification bell so you won't miss out on any video I make. I'll see you then.